forgot to put myself in the back and thing. Oh well, never mind. Shit happens. Why is it saying I'm still live on the forest one? I'm not still live on the forest one, am I? No. Well, at least this one's actually on Sky Sports, so it won't be fucking tripping up all the fucking time. We hope. Right, just get that set up. And also, well played to Bournemouth. Awesome stuff, man. Coming back and winning 3-2. Wish we could have managed to come back and won it, to be honest. Points dropped, mate, for me. Points dropped. But, and it could all come back to bite us in the end. I mean, yeah, we've got a decently offside and all that, but, you know, it doesn't matter, does it? If you were dropping points and all the time, then what's the point in any of that? We used to fucking tame. Right, so get ready for this game. Big up Carl. Welcome back, bro. What do we think in this one? West Ham, Manchester City. Because you know how the Premier League is. I mean, there could be a big twist here as well. I mean, it is early days, but you know, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I suppose. I mean, we're unbeaten at home. I suppose you can say that we're unbeaten at home. So, City 3-1. Yeah, I think West Ham's got a bit more about them now, though, haven't they? So it'd be interesting to sort of see West Ham, see how they going to get on there. But yeah, so I think, well, if you look at like City's fixtures, because I think the worst ones that you guys have got coming up is like Liverpool and stuff like that, haven't you? Plenty of time to go yet. Plenty of time to go yet. Back again, City 3-1. And I don't know if Si's in here, but big up to you, bro. And well played on Bournemouth. Nice. Very nice. You're a good side, actually. You have got a good side. And your manager's fucking decent as well. We'll pinch him when you get relegated, mate. Nah. Semenyo grabs another one as well, I think. Well, according to my screen, it's still 2-0 to Everton. What is going on with this Premier League thing? Did they not actually update it? Yeah, it is. Still 2-0 to Everton. And it's still being played now. Man, you must be miles ahead. What the hell? I'm liking their striker. What? You mean Fulkrug or you mean West Ham? Yeah, 3-1 City. I did 2-6, but West Ham very poor versus. I know it was cup and not full first squad, but was pretty close too. Mate, what's going on here? Have a look at this, right? These need to fucking get their act together, mate, because what the fuck is going on here? Have a look at this. These are a bit behind. Look at the scores on that, look. Everton 2, Bournemouth 0. 90 plus 40. What's that all about? I think they need to fucking update their stuff. Did Ipswich actually get a draw? This ain't updating at all, this thing. Lost, mate. Lost. I'm lost. Right, okay. So, still saying Everton 2, Bournemouth 0. So, I'm not quite sure what they're actually playing at with that. Fucking hell, you'd think they'd get their act together, wouldn't you? Weird. I don't know. Right, okay, so we get on with this West Ham v Manchester City. Will Lopetegui, or whatever his name is, have Pep's number in this game? Got some good recruits, West Ham, and they are all at home, so who knows? Could be not. Been an interesting day, football-wise. Big up Mama Flossie. Here we are again. Absolutely. How do you think you'll get on with Spurs tomorrow? Because they're counting you guys out, but I think first 11, I think you've got a really good first 11. Did Almiron actually leave? I think biggest worry for you guys is I think you're weakened in the window. I don't know why all my stuff's behind. Fucking useless, man. Update it, bro. Update the fuck up. Right, I'm going to have it on like that, and then I will. So I ain't got a full screen, so I can actually see the StreamYard. Everyone's saying like 3-1 City. I don't know. I think it depends, really. I think City are a good side, don't get me wrong, and they don't normally drop the ball either. After that window in today's game, I'm fucked off with football already. Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying. The thing is, though, Carl, I mean, all these fucking delusional people saying, you know, we're going to go and win the title and all this, that, and the other, you know. I mean, not you in particular, but a lot of the fans do actually set themselves up for a fall. Well, that was nice from Bowen. Bowen now on the right-hand side. Plays it to Antonio. I think he might have been offside there. I'm not sure. Easily booted out. West Ham on the attack again. Kudus. Oh, Kudus nearly scored there. City got a bit of a panic going on there. Oh, West Ham physically taking them on here. Interesting start. I know we just had a mental win, but I fucking love football being back. Yeah, I like football. I wish we'd have fucking pushed for that winner, mate, to be honest, but it is what it is. Obviously not me. Most of our fans can't stand me. No, well, you're real, that's why, Cole. You're actually real. You don't live in fucking Timbuktu like the rest of them. You don't live in clad fucking cuckoo land. Happy sight. I'll sap some of your mood if you don't mind. Yeah, I think we could all do it. I could definitely do with it, to be fair. Bit of a damp squid for me, that one. Really wanted that 3 points. If Declan gets 2 yellows, how many and a red, how many games suspended is that? Is that just 1? City are fucking panicking a bit in defence here. There's Bowen shoots. Ooh, what a shot. Lovely shot. West Ham absolutely all over these at the minute. Good stuff from West Ham so far. Absolutely all over them. I think we have a good chance against them. I haven't heard anything more about him going, Yeti. Nah. I told you last season, Cole, you're welcome to join us on our ride. I may file a loan request shortly, mate. Fucking hell, Cole's going to be supporting so many teams. he's a Forest, he's a Toon, and now he's going to be a Bournemouth as well. I do like that Semenyo, mate, though. Now he's getting that bit of space. He just looks class, mate. Mate, I've always said that, though, haven't I said that to you last season. I've always liked the player. The man of many loans is me. I think the term, Call, is flip-flop, mate. Get some merch. Cole Rossi is a flip-flop. Maybe if my club stop acting like a bunch of retards, I wouldn't have to. Well, that is very true, mate. That is very true. To be honest, I mean, I love Forest, but I love good football as well. I just love good football. I love watching good football, really well played, and and at times we do play some really good football. But I don't know. I just think he should have probably brought on the attacking threat a bit sooner. Is City ball into the box? Starting to get a bit settled down again now. West Ham was worrying them though at the start. I mean, Newcastle. I actually think you've got a decent first 11 anyway. Personally, I think again, but like injuries last season fucking really hurt you, and they could this season as well. Oh my days! How do you miss that, Haaland? You was all on your own. That was crazy. You would have expected Haaland to finish that all on his own in the box, and just heads it over the ball. Look, you see the way he pulls away there. Wow. We were poor today in general, but was best a bunch. Good goal too. One of my faves for a while, I must say. So direct, take guys on, not too selfish, but we'll rip a shot. Yeah, I love players like that, mate. I was Evan Nielsen. Did he score? I hadn't seen the goals because it still keeps saying on there 2-0 to Everton. So I feel for you, Carl, but only the rest of Arsenal fans can suck one. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Definitely. Cole's a real one. Absolutely real one, and he gets obviously annoyed with reading some of the stuff he sees. I'm pretty much the same with some of the Forest lot, to be honest with you. I don't really bother with any of the Forest lot. I mean, one of the things that gets me nowadays, and I was saying it to a mate the other day. There's certain people like, if you say, I don't know, let's say you like Saka, yeah, and then I say, oh, I don't rate him. He's like, one trick pony and all this and the other. I don't know what it is, but certain people feel that they need to then become a teacher to try and change your mind. And it's like, no, it's not the way it works, mate. Appreciate it, mate. And yeah, it's our fans that is the main cause of my rage. No, he was pretty quiet today. Couple of glimpses of him, but it's pretty much all Everton, all game, not going to lie. Subbed around 60 minutes. Ooh, De Bruyne shot there. It'll probably take a little bit of time to get himself in there. But hey, you can't beat getting like goals right at the end. To be honest, wish we'd have done it, bro. Personally, like I say, I think that a lot of the subs should have happened sooner. I said see you next Tuesday quite a few times. I think I said that quite a lot of times actually. Oh, they're in here. City. No, it's gonna be a corner. 9 minutes gone. West Ham started really well. Looked really dangerous from at the start, and then they've sort of like backed up now a little bit. I'll go back and time you out then. I think I've probably said it about maybe 3, 4, 5 times. I know your bold-headed see you next Tuesday came out a few times. It's passion, isn't it? It's passion. You can't help it. It's just passion. Oh, Haaland is in, and it's a goal. It's a goal, 1-0. Haaland. Pretty easy to break them up there, to be fair. The poor pass, and Man City just took advantage of it. Yeah, that was bad. Here we go, mate. 3 in 10 minutes ish. It's nuts. Haven't been this chuffed in a while, to be honest. Good, mate. Good. You're a good side, mate, regardless what others say. You are a good side. I think you're in the same sort of boat as where we are. We want to get some fucking respect. You know, because whenever anybody plays us, it's always, oh, it's only them. We'll beat these. That's all I want. I want to get some respect on my days. Paquetá took that. Paqueta even has took that wrong again and given it away to City. Oh dear. Doku on the right hand side plays it into the middle. Yeah, when I flicked over, you weren't being very nice to the ref. Pretty clinical, that, yeah. It like builds. It builds. It just gets worse and worse. But, it's passion. You can't, it's not something you can, help doing, really. It's the same as when you score, when you get a winner like you would have been. It's passion. It's just what it is. And City's got it again here. Grealish outside the box. Missed. They're just playing really high up, City, and they just keep working off West Ham's mistakes. Got Liverpool next, guys, at Anfield. Yay! Yay! Oh my days, De Bruyne, man. Brilliant save though by Areola. Man, even I didn't see that coming. Passes it, plays it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne thinks, yeah, I'll have a shot here. Man, and that was it. That was going in as well. Great save there from Areola. Put it over the top. Mama says, I hate City. I really do. I do. I like the way they play. I'd like to see my team playing like that one day before I die. Be nice. Don't like these shirts much though. Yeah, I'll take the not having respect for a bit longer, fly under the radar for a bit longer till I know where this squad is. Watch that long ago. We were a solid Division 2, Division 1 team. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, in some ways, I like it. In some ways, I do like it because, it's like, and I'm not just like picking on Arsenal, but I like when it's like, oh yeah, we'll beat Forest 5-0 or something like that at their place and all this, that, and the other, and then you manage to beat them. And so there is a feel good factor to it there, I suppose. It's like, yeah, go suck that, you fucker. You know what I mean? So I'm all right with it in that respect. It's a bit like, to me, it's a bit like a UFC fighter. Carl will tell you this. You'll get one that will be all mathy and stuff like that, and then you'll get another one that just like will do the job in the ring and in the ring. I mean, in the octagon, and not talk any shit and stuff like that because they know they're going to get. That's where they're going to get the edge when they're actually in the octagon. And you see that happen so many times as well, to be fair. Like, for instance, look at Conor McGregor against, what was his name? The wrestler guy. What's his fucking name? I can't remember his name now. Well, actually, I mean, against anybody, really. Against what's he? Yeah, Habib. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, Habib, and against Poirier. Yeah, and they pretty much just like stay silent, and the other fighters giving it all the big un and all this, that, and the other, and then you just get beat. That's why I don't really give it the big un against any team, really. Because you can always get beat. And complacency is one of the worst things. If you think you've already won, that can be lethal anyway to a fighter or a football team or anything. Like Darren Bent was saying the other day, whereas players, when you're playing, say, in the FA Cup against, I don't know, fucking Cole Shorten United or something like that, a lot of the time the players just think, oh, we're going to win this anyway. And 9 times out of 10, when you do that, you come unstuck because you're not ready for the fight. Oh, some nice beer, mate. Some nice Cruz Campo. Oh man, De Bruyne has just hit the crossbar. Oh, Grealish put it over the crossbar. I hate to say it, but City are looking decent, mate. City are looking really good. Here comes City again. Ball down the middle to Haaland. He's not going to get that. Goalkeeper's got that. It's Kudus trying to get something going. West Ham trying to get out of their half, and they could get out of their half here. Paqueta lays it down the right wing to Bowen. Bowen gets... Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal off Ruben Diaz. It's an own goal. Bowen gets the cross in. Ruben Diaz drops down, but it's silly, really. And he's put it into his own net. 1-1, that's crazy, mate. The way this has started, that's fucking crazy. On the cruise these days, not a bad drop if I take a lager. Mate, it's blowing up, mate, the cruise campo. £5 at the pub. £5 a pint. I went and had it the other day, and the guy behind the bar was like, "Oh, you're going up in the world and all this kind of stuff." And I was like, "Yeah." And I had these, and I just thought, I'm not going to have that anymore. And then when I went back in, and I said, "Colin," he went, "Oh, mate, is the money getting too hard for you?" And all this and the other. I went, "That price of that beer is fucking ridiculous. For 2 pints, I can get 10 cans from Aldi. Fuck that! I ain't paying that fucking price, you prick." Interesting. So West Ham and City 1-1. City's had most of it, but if you can manage to break away and get goals like that, then I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? See how City react to it now. Long ball over to Grealish on the left-hand side. Absolutely all over them at the minute, West Ham. And they've managed to... I don't know how you get that throw in. I'm sure you kicked that out. All City pretty much now. Play back to Grealish on the right-hand side. Grealish tries to play it into the middle. Doesn't really work. De Bruyne with a shot again. It's on the ground. Easy to pick up from the keeper. Is West Ham on the attack again, though? Wan-Bissaka to Bowen. Doku really did well there. Oh, he's lost it again, though. Paqueta plays into the middle. It's nice. Oh, Antonio put on a burst of speed there. Just could not get through the middle. And here come West Ham again. Straight through the middle. Oh, he's got it through. Oh, man, just lost his foot in there. West Ham looking all right now, actually. Now they've got that 1-1. What a knob of a landlord. No, he was just someone working behind the bar. Nothing worse side than barman judging what you order. I know, what the fuck's that all about? Trying to make me look stupid in front of other people. Well, that didn't work for you, did it? I'll order fucking water next time. I like the drink, but £5 for a pint? It's ridiculous. Lot of space in that midfield. Kovacic lays it to De Bruyne, but he's going to lose it here to Bowen. No, he hasn't. He managed to get round him. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, absolutely. Should be happy you're actually in there buying a drink in there, not questioning what drink you buy. Obviously thought he knew me a little bit better than he did, and obviously thought we was a bit closer than he thought, and didn't really realise when I turned and called him a fucking prick. And you know, like when something like that happens in a pub, and you always get like you get these people nowadays that like won't say boo to a goose, and and they have a problem with something and all this, that, and the other, but they don't do anything about it. There's like a few people in there that went, "Ooh," I was like, "Shut the fuck up." Oh, did I go? Did I go against the norm? Yeah, probably because I weren't jabbed. Have you noticed that nowadays? If you actually go against the norm and don't just accept anything, people like really sort of think, "Oh, who do you think you are?" Sort, you know what I mean, sort of thing. It's like, well, I'm a normal human being who's not going to take shit. I mean, not what? There's no difference, is there? Never been any different. It's not like a major thing. You just keep conforming, like the Borg. Resistance is futile. What winds me up is in this age of no confrontation, people will try slide digs, and you call them out ready to smack them, then they start crying. Yeah, 100%, man. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. You start arguing with somebody, and they're being all aggressive, going, "Oh, you're a dickhead, and you're an idiot, and you're a moron, and all this, that, and the other." So eventually you turn around and say, "Who the fuck are you talking to, you prick?" "Oh, well, if you're going to be all aggressive, I don't really want to talk to you." I'm like, "Mate, you've just been aggressive for the last 5 minutes." It's bizarre, man. It's just the way it's gone, isn't it? Trying to make you look bad. Yeah, every single time, mate. Every single time, that's what they do. And most times, they don't come off very well out of it. Agree, yeah, it's only because they wouldn't dream of doing it themselves that they find it shocking. Yeah, exactly. They just have not got the guts to do that. So when you do it, it's like you're a bad person. Not a bad person. I mean, how far does it go anyway? Does it go to the point where they go and get a drink and the barman says, "No, you're having Cruz Campo, it's £5." Oh, okay. Hold up. Let me just get my fibre out. I mean, how far does it go before you actually confront somebody? They all want an easy life, don't they? They want to live in that bubble and just have a easy life. Well, unfortunately, sometimes it's not easy, and sometimes people are dickheads, and they have to learn that that's not a good idea. Right, I'm just going to get a beer, guys. Back in a sec. It's having a bit of play around with a cat. Bastard, he catches you. He catches you, man. And then you look at it, and it's alright. And you think, oh, fucking hell, that could have been bad. Then all of a sudden, the pain starts to come. And you look, and you've got like a big fucking scratch on your hand. Little bastard. Here come City again. Lovely passing around in the centre. Oh my days. Haaland 2. Haaland 2-1. West Ham letting them pass around too much in the box, to be honest. City are just passing around in the box until it gets to the danger man, and then it's smashed in. 2-1 City. Just nice, quick passing. That's in the box from City. I know it's difficult to get involved because you could give a penalty away or something like that, but you can't let them do that. Told you West Ham were poor. This could get nasty. Yeah, it could do. Could do, mate. Could do. See what West Ham do now. Now they're 2-1 down. Can they actually get back and get it back to 2-2? Doku now on the right hand side. He crosses easy taken though by Areola. West Ham on the attack here though. They've got a pretty decent canter. Got quite good speed as well. Nah, it's easy dealt with. Still think City look a bit dicey against pace though in defence. Hey, guys, Cole, Mama, did you watch that video where the cats fuck around and find out? Cats are lethal, man. Oh, Haaland's in again, in the box. City now passing around in the centre. West Ham just can't seem to get close to him. Nicely done there from City. Could be a break here. No, didn't bother going for it. Antonio should have fucking stopped that. De Bruyne now on the left-hand side. Puts the ball in. Easily deflected out. Loads of space, though. Yeah, cats are great for teaching dogs discipline. That one, the first one. But like when you first put a video on and I was watching it, I was like, not sure whether I'm going to like this because the dog was like attacking the little dog. And I thought, what's this, man? And then I saw it and then the cat comes flying in. Kid, that dog didn't know what it is. And then the other dog that actually goes for the cat, and then the two cats come out like ninja-ing the hell out of it. The thing is with a dog, is its main weapons is its mouth. So a cat stays away from it. I mean, if a dog gets a cat with its mouth, then it's pretty much game over. But cats are quick and agile, and then you got to jump on a dog's back with them claws stuck in and everything, and there's soon going to be cries. Talking about cats, I'm not sure what's up with my fucking animal. He wants food, but he's got plenty of food in there. He got plenty of food in there. fuck are you on about? Stop chuntering. Stop moaning, Freddy. Stop moaning. Yeah, you. Nobody else here called Freddy, is there? I must mean you. Stop moaning. I have to head off. Take care, all. No worries, Carl. Catch you later, bro. City playing well around in the defence as well. Running straight through the middle now with De Bruyne. Plays it to Grealish on the left-hand side. 1-2 with Grealish, and that's going to be a corner. They seem to be really attacking Wan-Bissaka. They seem to have keyed out Wan-Bissaka as the way forward. Good to see you as always later, buddy. Yeah, big up to you, Carl, bro. Whatever you doing, bro, enjoy it. And I've got to go too. Walk the hands, be back soon. No worries, mama. I'll catch you later. Could be an attack here, though, from West Ham. Antonio, nice move, but he's going to get caught now by Haaland. Haaland doing a decent defensive job there as well. Nice, enjoy, mama. We see you soon. Who you got next anyway, Si? Who's your next game? Our next game's freaking Liverpool at Anfield. Still mostly all City. The Doku now on the left-hand side. But you know what? You know what I like about City? They're very, very controlled. There's always a... Oh... Lewis just put that ball over the box. It was a nice move, though, from him and Haaland. That's it. The one thing I do like about City is the fact that there's always a player on hand to help them out when they get in trouble. I think that's kind of what we all kind of aim for. Nice, enjoy, mama. See you soon. And Chelsea and Saints, then away, Scouse and Leicester next 4. Wow. Chelsea's a weird one at the moment. I don't think anybody really knows kind of what they're gonna do or whatever because they've got that many players to sort of pick from. But they're always a danger with players like Cole Palmer. I think he's fucking awesome, Cole Palmer. And if they'd have actually got Osherman, oh my days. I think you'll have a good game with Southampton. I think you'll beat them though. I do think you'll beat them. Liverpool always a difficult one, to be honest. Liverpool and Leicester. How did they get on today? Leicester lost, didn't they, to Aston Villa? Have to beat Saints, then one draw maybe. Be happy with that. Yeah. I think I'd probably say have to beat Leicester as well. To be fair, I think the thing is when you just come into the league, yeah, I think we all should be beating those teams that just come into the league. It's not a given. It's not a given at all. You've got to play for it. And I think we should all be getting something off them. To be honest, both Leicester and Saints should be beat, and a draw with Chelsea. Yeah. Absolutely. And I think with Semenyo and Avin Nilsson, when he sort of gets his way in, when he gets his way in, then it's going to be interesting anyway. I won't be looking forward to playing you at home. Let's put it that way. I mean, with us, I think we've got a long way to go. To be honest, there's going to be a few lessons learned. You could see Sosa, some of the passes he did and all that kind of stuff. You could see he's not fully versed in the team yet, which is understandable. That don't just happen overnight. I think we've got to drive the advantage when we get it. I mean, we went 1-0 up. We needed to drive the advantage. But I've said, I mean, there's two teams them two teams that are always a bit of an issue for us at the City Ground. And that's you and that's Wolves. Oh, nice there. Broke that right up with Doku. Not managed to get it though. Lewis now running alongside that Agger. Ooh. De Bruyne gets a yellow card for that. Didn't really touch him, to be fair, but West Ham now trying to build an attack, but again, just get close down. Here's Ireland outside the box, and he's got tucked down. That's going to be a free kick outside the area. Is Ireland going to want this because he's on hat-trick? Yeah, he definitely took him down there. Yeah, De Bruyne over the ball. I think the top 8 are there. Then there is you, Brighton, Hammers versus us fighting for 9, maybe Fulham and Brentford. Yeah, I think we've got to just keep going at it really, and just hopefully start picking up wins. It's going to be tough. It's always going to be tough. I just don't want to be fighting again at the end of the season. I think we've strengthened enough to that shouldn't be the case. It's Kudus. Oh, gets his shot off, but it's just wide. Brentford are always a bit of a they're a bit of a fucker of a team as well, aren't they? What do you think about Tony going to Saudi Arabia? I think it's a bit of a shame, but I think he would have wanted so much money that I just don't think any of the teams wanted to actually go there. I mean, if Chelsea had got Osherman, I think that would have been huge, personally. Here's West Ham running down the middle. Not able to get through, but they're all the way up now, West Ham. And that's half time. 2-1 City, playing well as well. Is this actually updated yet? Oh, this fucker still says Everton 2-0. What is that? 90 plus 89? I don't know who's supposed to be updating this, mate, but they need to get fired. Because this is ridiculous. Look at this still. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Look, it still says Everton are winning 2-0. 90 plus 89. What's that all about? Need to fucking update that shit. I think you'll be better off this year. Not only did you stay firm and keep players, but made some nice moves too. I just see the Cups as a free hit, as there are more worse than either of our teams. Yeah, definitely. Big up. Yeah, Tony went Saudi for the money, but it's a shame he's not in the Prem. It is a huge shame. But I mean, do you want a player that's just? I mean, I know a lot of them are about that anyway. But do you want a player that's just about that? I think if it had come to you guys, I think you'd have been paying a lot of wage, personally. And like I say, if Chelsea had managed to get Osimhen, I think that would have been huge. That could have seen them really advancing if they'd have got Osimhen. It's a shame that we didn't get Santiago Jimenez, but he said he didn't want to. He didn't really want to come to us anyway, and I don't want any player that don't want to play for us. To be fair, it's not my. It's not my style. I like players who want to be here. It's going to be interesting, but I mean, it always is. It always is. Premier League's always interesting. So we'll see what happens. I don't think, although there'll be a few people saying that Arsenal are out of it and all that kind of stuff. No, I don't think that's the case at all. I think you'll be all right as long as you don't get too many injuries and stuff like that, because that could absolutely fucking decimate. Tony to Saudi, don't surprise me. Should have gone to Arsenal. Thought he'd go to Liverpool, boy of club, or Chelsea. Stupid money. Yeah, he's mad, isn't it? It's mad. And the thing is, like someone was saying yesterday, in Saudi, you've got to pretty much become nocturnal, you know. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one on him, because Henderson, I think when he went there, he had to have an oxygen machine on after every game. So it's going to be a massive difference to what he normally does. I would be surprised if he didn't have a bet on that, you know, that he was going to sign for Saudi. Because it was one out of the blue, wasn't it? So he got good odds on that. But yeah, sure, that'll be his career over now. Obviously a mercenary and not fussed about the football. Shame, because there is a worldwide shortage of top strikers these days. Yeah, 100%. Totally agree with you. And another one, which I think was a bit of a shitter as well, is Elise going straight to Bayern Munich. Big up Anthony as well, by the way. And yeah, you know, Elise going to Bayern Munich, that's not good either, is it? So the Premier League are like, you know, getting left behind sort of thing with Saudi. And they reckon there weren't a lot of money spent this window because of Saudi League didn't really get involved. I don't think it's just about that. You know, I think teams are a bit scared of this PSR thing. I think that's what it is more than anything. Yeah, that really surprised me, to be honest. Thought he'd go, but not there. No, I didn't. But I think, to be honest, I think he'll come on leaps and bounds over there, to be fair. But I mean, there were so many teams that was interested. You know, even Eze. I mean, Eze had interest as well, but he ended up staying. I think that's pretty big for Palace to keep Eze and Gay, to be honest. I think that's really big. And as you've said, the best thing for me this window is not just the players we've recruited, it's the players we've kept hold of, you know, because I was obviously worried about Morgan Gibbs White and I was worried about Murillo. And then obviously Toon went for Elanga and offered 35 mil. But I don't know what kind of sell on Man United's got on him, you know, percentage or whatever, because we got him for 15 mil. So maybe the sell on for Man United wouldn't have made it worth it anyway. But the fact that we're saying no, we're not, that's a good sign for me. That's a good sign for me. Agreed, those clubs sailing close to the PSR wind have realised there are consequences, and so making sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and what, you get 65 million for Solanke? That's fucking good business, that is. How much did he cost you guys anyway? Because that's good business, that. How much did you actually get Solanke for? Is City looking good, Anthony? I mean, nice goal from West Ham, but City are looking good. But look at the passing outside the box before that shot comes in from Haaland. It's just fucking scary. And nobody dares get too close to anybody. You didn't touch them because you know you're going to give a free kick or a penalty away. But you've got to get in there at some point. You've got to. Because, you might give a penalty away, but you're giving a goal away. So, makes no sense. Tont's not happy. Tonty's not fucking happy. I bet his bald head's shining red at the minute with his unhappiness. And like Pinocchio, Tont is, every time he gets unhappy, his eyebrows grow. So I bet they're fucking huge at the minute. So I've heard anyway. I don't know if that's true. But make sure you follow Early Doors TV anyway. Alright, let's have a look. Big eyebrows. Let's have a look, see if we can find a picture of the way Tont looks at the moment. There you go. If it's true that Tont... if it's true that when Tont gets annoyed, his eyebrows grow, I think they'll be like this now. That'll be Tont's eyebrows. There, look. They're proper grown because he's annoyed at what he's just seen. So that's why I think Tont's eyebrows will be like that. I don't think he'll have turned into a woman, although you never know nowadays. You can never really call that. It happens all the time, so you never know. But the eyebrows will be growing, mate. They will be growing. Right. Okay. Are we back on yet? No. Great business. We paid 20. I don't think he'll make it at Spurs, to be honest. I hope he does. A bang up job, and thank him for this one. Maybe 2 awesome seasons. Yeah. Well, I bet there's a clauses on that as well, isn't he? Probably not just 65 mil either. I bet you've got clauses on that as well. That he scores so many goals or something like that, or something along those lines. But I also think mid-table Prem is about his level. Yeah, I think some players... Spurs do some good build-up play and things like that, but, Solanke should be able to take advantage of that. But I suppose you got to wait and see, ain't you? Again, it's probably going to take a while before he sort of fits in and everything. So. At least he stayed in the Prem, I suppose. You got to look at it. Got to look at it that way, I suppose. Shame we didn't get a striker, but we're all right with Woods. Look, you say what you like about Woods. I did last season. I was ripping him to pieces. But, he's there when he's needed, Thought he played well today. Thought he played really well. The one that stood out for me more than any, though, to be honest, was Anderson. Well, Anderson was really good today. Best I've seen him yet. And that was a big signing as well. Newcastle losing Anderson, sorry. I think that was a really good signing, that. He's worth a punt, though, for me. Tony has done more for longer, so more of a known quantity. Yeah. I think, to be honest, Tony worked himself out of moves. I think he asked for stupid money. Not the actual sale, 40 million. That's a steal for Tony. But what does he ask for? He must ask for some serious, wage, So that's probably why they all sort of decided not against him. Hopefully he hasn't ruined himself, man. Yeah, so Anderson was fitting well by the looks from what I've seen. Glad he seems to be working out. Yeah, he's mate. He's always. I mean, 35 mil. I think that was a steal, to be honest. I mean, that was a steal. He's an hard-working player. He's got no problem running into the box and getting involved. He did that a few times today, where he could have managed to break it through and get that winning goal. And also, he worked really hard as well in the midfield, which is what I've heard from the Toon fans about him. And I think he's a bit of a shitter on the Toon, but, we're Forest, so, obviously my club comes first in that respect. But I don't know what you guys think, but I think Toon actually weakened this window, losing Anderson and things like that. But I do think they've got a really good first 11. And that midfield, Tonali, Gimaresh, and Joe Linton is nothing to sniff at. Anthony and Barnes, decent as well. So I think if they can keep everybody fit, then I think they'll do really well. The clubs agree, but Tony can't get personal terms done. I got you. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not saying that's 100%. I don't know. But he's going to get offered a shitload of wages over there, isn't he? And he's going to get offered a shitload of fucking signing on fee as well over there. So I'm guessing that was probably it. I don't know. I'm not saying I know it 100% because I don't. So I'm not going to say that. But at the same point, like I was thinking about it the other day, we can all have our opinions about like what he's done. But football is one of them things where your career could be over next game. We've seen it. We've seen players have horror, injuries that could mean your career's over. So you make as much as you can while you can, don't you? So I can understand it in that respect. I do get it in that respect. But, I mean, I'd love to sign someone like that, but we ain't at that standard yet. We've got a long way to go. We're on our way there, but we've got a long way to go before we are in those conversations, I believe. Just got to keep it going, keep building the team the way we are, keep bringing in certain players and just building around them. Jota Silva looks decent. Sosa looks decent. You could see he'd not played with us that much with one or two of the passes. Mikalenko looks, is it Mikalenkov or Dave? I don't know. But he looked decent as well today. Murilo's good anyway. Nico Williams, I think, looks better every time, personally. Aina thought had a bit of a slow game today. Sangari as well, thought struggled a little bit in the midfield. That's getting a bit annoying because sooner or later it's got to change. Same, I think, squad weaker but decent first team. Maggie's got to stay fit, like you said. Same with Arsenal. If you get a red or an injury to a start and you're already off on the wrong foot, yeah, exactly. I think it'd be massive for Arsenal. You think I don't understand? That's another one that, in my opinion, have weakened in the fact of depth. I mean, I've always questioned the depth in the squad, and they've got rid of Emil Smith Rowe, they've got rid of Reece Nelson, they've got rid of Nketiah. Now, I mean, these aren't. I mean, I don't mind Reece Nelson. I think he's all right. I think Emil Smith Rowe's decent as well. But Nketiah is still a body, and Fabian Vieira's gone as well. So it's like crazy. If you want the title, then go and buy the players that get you the fucking title. Or go and build the squad around the title. And it's also the Sterling one I don't get. Because the Sterling one, to me, just says to Trossard, here's another player that could take your place. And it's Trossard that comes on, a super sub, and gets the fucking goal. Raya's looking good now. Raya's looking good. He definitely looks like he's fitting in now. Right, we're on to the second half. I'll be back in a sec. Need a pee. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I missed the ESR and Nelson moves. Must have been when I was away. Where they go? Yeah, for sure. Weak squad. Wonder why all the young yesterday he never picks them up for the bench. They both went to Fulham. ESR and Nelson are at Fulham now. I don't mind either player, to be honest. I mean, ESR was talked about by Man City fans, so I think he's decent. And Sterling is another weird Chelsea reject buy. Don't get it at all. What I don't get, mate, is they have got another player that City got rid of because they wasn't good enough. And it's City that they are challenging for a title. So yeah, makes no sense to me. Whatever they do, what they do. Right, game's back on. Okay, might need to watch some Fulham soon, see how they playing. Yeah, I think, well, I mean, I don't know what the score is because that score thing on there is fucking behind. I think ESR has scored a few times for him. I don't think Nelson could play today. Every time I've seen Nelson come on for Arsenal, he's done something decent. Well, you know that because, I mean, he scored against you guys, didn't he? To win that game, if you remember. He's always looked all right to me. But maybe we don't know more, mate. Maybe we don't know ball. Okay, might need to watch some Fulham soon, see how they playing, and exactly not good enough for City, but Arteta, the world's best coach, thinks he can get the best out of them. This guy's ego is immeasurable. I know, mate. I know. Well, I mean, I don't know whether it happened, but I also read like a few things that Arsenal had tried to look at Darwin Núñez, but I don't know how true that is. I don't think Liverpool's having any of it. Here come Everton, West Ham. Oh, could get it here, Kudos. Oh, what a shot off the post. He's good. I tell you what, he's a fucking good player. He is, that Kudos. Kudos even. Smashes it against the post. Beautiful from West Ham, though, the way they broke them up there. I think City might need a few more goals, mate. They might have looked at him, but that's it, unless him and Slot had come to blows or whatever. Yeah, well, I mean, he's another one, to be honest. I mean, Darwin Núñez, I mean, this is mega praise because this is one of my favourites, but he seems to have all the physical prowess, pace, shooting, like Stan. But, you know, I think he's got so much to offer, Darwin Núñez, in the right team. I think he will get it right in Liverpool eventually. I like him. I do. So 1 or 2 goals he scored last season. Who was it? I can't remember who it was against. I think it was Newcastle. And he just turned, ran, and then smacked it straight in the top corner. Totally reminded me of Stan. Wow. So 2-1 City still. City need to get it together a bit again. With City, you're just kind of running after the ball all the time. Doku's played all right tonight as well. I'd be interested to know what West Ham think about the way they just sit in like this. I get it because of their counter. I think their counter's quite dangerous. I don't know. I mean, as a fan, do you want your players to get into them, or do you want your players to hold off them and wait for an opportunity? I prefer my players to get into them, to be honest, and take the ball off them, personally. Yeah, he's right on the edge of being awesome. More consistency and making the most of his opportunities. His positioning is great. I like his running off the shoulder. Absolutely. I mean, that one I was watching the other day, the way he just peeled off was excellent. Excellent. He just don't, when it comes to like the shooting and the actual chance, he just seems to like don't go right for some reason. I don't know. I think he'll get used to it, and I think he'll be a damn good player. He must have something, otherwise they'd got rid of him, wouldn't they? He misses a lot of easy chances, though. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Crazy, isn't it? Makes no sense, but he does actually miss a lot of easy chances. I think he's one of them where, you know, like when you get that player that you're sort of like, oh my days, this guy's not good enough. Should you stick with him or should you not stick with him? And then sometimes when you do stick with them, you know, they fucking wow you and they show you something like that's just awesome. Oh, well played there from Silva. I don't know what City are doing here, though, in defence. Oh, well, easily got it away anyway. Well done by Haaland. Haaland goes down. Referee says, nah, not today, lad. West Ham getting a bit more of the ball in this half. City's pretty much letting them keep the ball. But they're not really sort of, I mean, apart from that kudos shot. I don't know. Are you still in the Carabao? I mean, that worst nightmare for us is getting Newcastle straight away. That's the one team that I would have liked to gone on a Carabao Cup run, but that's the one team I wouldn't want straight away. And it was a bloody good game, to be fair. Really enjoyed the game, but it is definitely a one team I would not want straight away in the tournament. But obviously, my affiliation with Mama Flossie, and I know how much Newcastle want something, and I really do hope they go on to win it. Maybe we'll have to try our luck in the FA Cup. City are fucking sitting back a little bit, though. West Ham are getting a bit of pressure going on here. Oh, Antonio. Oof. Good defending there to stop his shot. Nice ball into the box, but good defending to stop his shot. That was really well done by Kanji. It's a corner to West Ham. I fancy West Ham to get another one, to be honest. Oh, man. Kanji punches out. Shots coming in. Nah, it's not good enough. No, that's what was annoying. We was robbed at West Ham. We were a better team all game. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Scrappy 88-minute winner. Unsaid Cups are a free hit this season. We bought getting Europe, and we're not going down. That's the main thing, man. That's the main thing. Having an FA Cup run is all we got now. Yeah. Watch us meet each other in the first round of the fucking FA Cup. Oh crap! Yeah, you went out too. So in same position. Yeah. We had a good game. Really good game. They scored straight away. They absolutely ripped us apart, to be honest. And they get a goal straight away. We come back, managed to get our goal, and then penalties. And that was a bit of a nightmare, to be fair. A one-year's fucking penalty must have hit Kane's from fucking England game. So yeah, if we're going to go for a cup, it's going to be the FA Cup. I'm not bothered. I know, like everybody keeps saying, we could go, go for a cup or whatever. You're safe. You're really safe now. Pretty much every season. So you're building really well. I think we need to get to that standard. I think we need to get to the same standard as where you are. Where you're going to be safe, you're going to win like a few games, you're going to always be safe the season, and then you can look at cups. I think it's too early for us to be thinking about cups. I'd still keep going for them. Oh, here we go, West Ham, right? No, goalkeeper's well out. Diving header. Nice, you love to see it. Thing is, Yeti, once we're out, the cup season is over. Once we're out, the cup season is over. Yeah, maybe. I know what you're saying, but then again, you could still fight for Europe, though, can't you? I mean, I know top four ain't a trophy, but it would be good to get Bournemouth in Europe, wouldn't it, really? West Ham are all over this at the moment. City need to wake up, man, because West Ham are all over this. Oh, okay, who's got bought down there? Kilman's getting a yellow. Paqueta. I want to get the cups. I want to get involved in the cups and stuff like that, but I want to make sure that we are a mainstay in the Premier League. That's my main aim. That's my main aim. Don't want to be facing the last days thinking, is it going to be, are we staying up or are we not? I think you're a little bit advanced on us in that respect. Don't see you being an issue down at the bottom at all. I think that's what we've got to get to. Nice shot there from Bernardo Silva. Straight at the keeper, though. Yeah, I get you. I feel safe enough that we could put more emphasis on cups now. I guess you a year or so of that. But like I said, you see better than 3 other teams, so you good. Yeah, well, I mean, as you know, mate, it's only early days. So, I mean, I'm not counting my chickens for the match. We've got to start getting those results, mate. We've got to start getting those 3 points. I mean, how many points would you say that means that you're probably, you're going to be all right from like the bottom 3 and all that kind of stuff? I'd say it's about 50 maybe. There's a long way to go. Long way to go. You are better. That's it. Get settled mid-table, then make a go of a cup or squad depth to handle Europe too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the one reason I would love to get top 4 Champions League would be to keep Murillo, because he's pretty much said he wants to play in the Champions League. So, if we don't do that, then we could lose him, which would suck. But it is what it is. You just have to get on with it. What do you think to Arsenal's Champions League section anyway? I think Liverpool got the worst. Real Madrid, PSG, Borussia Dortmund, I think. I remember. I know they had like a few bad ones. I don't really understand this new format at the minute, to be honest. And the thing is, mate, we're always going to have the bragging rights in the way that we won it and the competition it was when we won it. There was no league system. When we won it, it was no league system. It was you lose, you're out. End of. That's it. Mate, I would love nothing more than to see us actually get another store where I can actually see it and watch it. That would be amazing. I can die then, mate. I can die. I'm good, I can die. I've seen what I want to see. You know what I mean? That would be fucking epic. No idea on points to survive, to be honest. I do it on the feel of a team, and I just don't see the 3 promoted staying up. And there's 3, 4, maybe 5 other teams above that may get involved. Yeah. Everton are looking dicey, aren't they? Everton are looking dicey, but I mean, how long have they been at that position? I mean, you'd have to see. You could say Palace as well. Because I mean, they've got to play. They've got to play Chelsea tomorrow, which ain't no great shakes, is it? I haven't looked into the Champs League, I'm afraid. No idea what's going on, and they changed the format. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when we won it, it was like 2 games and that's it. I know a lot of people say, like, you know, you shouldn't live in the past and all this. Fuck off, man. If it was your history, you wouldn't fucking let it go. You telling me anybody else would let it go if it was their history? Of course they wouldn't. Getting on well with this vape, though. No more buying any cigarettes and stuff like that. Just got to, as soon as I've done with this one, with this liquid, which is 12 milligram of nicotine, then I'll drop down to 8, and then I'll drop down to the 6, and then hopefully at some point drop down and not bother altogether. That's the plan. That is the plan. The thing is about our teams, though, we've got to keep our players. You know, when we, like, say, Semenyo's really kicking on this season, you know, there's going to come a point where, say, in January or something like that, where you'll get tested to lose Semenyo if he keeps playing the way he is. And I think it's massively important that we keep our teams together when we've got when we start to build a decent team. We've got to keep it together, man. Can't let it go. Yeah, Everton, Wolves, Palace, Brentford, if can't replace Tony, and Burmo firing again, but another injury like last season and they fucked, would chuck you in there too. Or us, to be fair, maybe Fulham, fuck knows. That's it. You don't know, do you? That's exactly it. You don't know. You don't know what's going to go on. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to get amazingly hit with injuries and all that kind of stuff. You don't know what's going on. So, Full Crug's coming on there, and didn't see the other one. Antonio's off. Their new striker is on there, Full Krug. And this is a perfect corner for him if you can get on the end of it. No. It's going to take time before we get to the positions of, getting top 6, top 8 and all that kind of thing. But you just got to keep working at it, haven't you? I know when you do get like decent players that you keep hold of them. And I think we've made a really good stance on that with Elanga this window. Got to keep fit and spread the goals around that Solanke got last year. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But I mean, if Semenyo keeps playing the way he is, he's going to get noticed, isn't he? That's where the issue is always. The issues all because I mean, one thing that we do, and I suppose that you do as well, is you bring in players, and it's like probably players that's on the top team's books, but are like, I'm not sure whether he'll make it in the Premier League. So basically, we bring in those players, and we get them used to the Premier League, and then as soon as they're used to it and start being a star, we fucking sell them on. And I think we've all got to get to the point where we're not doing that. That's the big test. We've got to get to the point where we're not having to do that. But how difficult is it? Because if you've got teams like Arsenal, City, and all that lot paying wages like 100k, 350k a week, how do we keep up with that? How do we keep up with that, fucker? That's fucking difficult to keep up with. Yeah, we'll be next to go. The others are good, but too selfish, not got the composure, etc., etc. Well, I mean, what did I say? I said to you, I mean, we both agreed on Semenyo. Good player, really good player. Evil player to mock. He's all over the fucking place. That's what I thought, to be honest, when you lost Solanke. As soon as you lost Solanke, I thought that Semenyo would start to shine and all of a sudden start to come out as the main focal point. And I think that's exactly what's happening. There's Kovacic down the left-hand side. Ball into the box was not good enough there. City are fucking hunting now, though, and they get it back. Gavardiol. It's Silva. Old Man City at the minute. They're keeping the ball. I think probably Fulkrug should have come on when West Ham was in the ascendancy. Yeah, just can't be a feeder club. As for keeping up with the top 6, 8, it's next to impossible. We'll never be able to compete as a brand. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And it's wrong, really. It is wrong. What would you like, in your opinion, what would you think about if the was a break in the league? And, say for instance, okay, let me ask you this, right? Do you think if the ESL had have happened and those teams had have disappeared, do you think that would have been a good thing? Do you think that would have sort of gave everybody else a chance? I mean, because there is still loyal play. There is still loyal type of players. I mean, look at Murillo. There is still loyal type of players. I mean, he could have just turned around and gone, I want Championship League, I want Champions League now. And he could have left, you know. To be honest, I'm amazed how well our staff have done with this latest bunch of signings. Just look at the names. Yeah. Tough question. It is, mate. It is a tough question. I mean, to be honest, my personal point of view, is I want to get to the point where I'm challenging these teams. So, no, I don't want them to disappear. I want to get to the point where I'm actually challenging these teams. So, I'd rather they stayed around, personally. That's my opinion on it, anyway. Because we're aspiring to be as good as these teams and have that respect from everybody. You know, so I mean, I would say in that respect that I'd rather keep it the way it is. Corner to City. That was so easy to deal with. Right, I need a peek. Back in a sec. I want somehow to have a more level playing field and keep the competitions how they are. We bow. They fucked the Champions League. And that's why the Cup Winners' Cup was so good. It basically was a Super League winners tournament. Yeah, I mean, but like I say, I mean, I want to eventually get to these teams' standards. You know, that's where I want to get. So I wouldn't want to see them disappear and go into another, another tournament type of thing. I mean, to be honest, we have bragging rights anyway because obviously we won the European Cup twice. But I want something, that I can see, that I get to see. I was 7 years old when that happened. And, unfortunately, parents won't let me go to a Forest match at that age. I mean, I don't want to get to the point where we're paying them kind of wages because I think that's fucking ridiculous. But the way it is at the minute, I don't know what your wage structure is, but trying to keep up, like, say, for instance, Evan Nielsen, right? Say all of a sudden starts now hitting the ground running and he ends up winning the Golden Boot. Yeah. And then Arsenal want him. Can you keep up with that? Because they're going to pay him like 200 grand a week. I don't know what your wage structure is, but I know we won't pay that. I don't want to get to the point of paying that either, to be fair. "81 minutes gone. Still 2-1 to City. Still think there's something in this for West Ham, I'll be honest. Man City have pretty much took over it at the minute, but they've got to, at some point, get something going, surely. No, I want to play the best. No Super League. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, mate. Totally. 100% agree with you. It's going to take a while to actually get up to those levels. I think Bournemouth have done a really good job of putting yourself in those levels, because, I mean, you have picked up good wins against a lot of these sort of big teams as well, and had good performance against a lot of these bigger teams. So why not? Why not? I want to be winning everything, mate. I do. Honestly, I want to win everything. I want to get to the point of winning leagues. Oh, here's Haaland on for his hat trick, and he's got it. He's got it. As soon as he got away there, that was it. Cole said 3-1 as well. Mama said 3-1. I think you said 3-1. It is now 3-1, 83 minutes gone. The hat trick for Haaland. Lovely finish. Thing is, as soon as you seen him get away there, you just knew it. And I think that's the difference, like what we're saying about Darwin Núñez. If he'd have got away there, he probably would have missed. You know, he could miss. Whereas Haaland, he's just lethal, man. And he's onside as well. Looks onside there. Beautiful lob over the top as well. Beautiful goal. Oh no, he'd be out the door. We got to sell people the old project and get them to buy into the story. It's better than fucking Wrexham's, that's for sure. Sign for us, and others will follow, and then champs. Yeah, definitely. It's getting Vord. Looks onside to me, but I don't know. They'd have to put the line there. Haaland is unreal, one of the best, if not best, number 9 in world football. 100%, mate. When he's on it, he's on it. Big up AFC always. Welcome back in, bro. He's unreal, mate. When he's on it, he's on it. Scary player, man. Scary fucking player when he's on it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, she don't have that feeling with Núñez. Yeah, exactly. You should have. I think he's decent enough, but he just don't seem to finish for some reason. Hey, there's what's his face? What's his name? Steve. Man City Steve. He's in the crowd there, fucking celebrating that. Big up to him. These are looking decent, man. I mean, they've had a bit of a test at times, but not massively, to be fair. Just, I love the way that there's always a player just waiting, to help them out, sort of thing. I think that's quality. Just shows how well drilled they are. Yeah, that's it. Man City are winning the league for the 5th time in a row. Yeah, looking like it, mate. Still early days, though. Still early days. And Big Steve. I think the problem with City is, they've got is the depth that they've got, and the depth that you don't, and that's big. That's the biggest thing that always takes form. Yeah, Big Steve. That's it. Can't remember what. Well, I said Man City, Steve. I suppose so. I was halfway there. Yeah, he's top for me. Complete player. Had a slight downturn last season. Fair long injury, and everyone write him off, saying he's found out no chance. De Bruyne croc most season didn't help. Nah, of course it didn't. Ireland's another one that reminds me of Stan. Not the same ilk, but obviously, Stan could just get the ball anywhere and just take it past anybody and fucking score. He was absolutely fucking awesome. So I big up. Hope everyone's good. So it's 3-1 City. Did you see the interview with Arteta after the game? What did he say? I can kind of guess what he said, but did he blame the ref? I'm guessing he did. Same with Salah, a slight downturn last season and he's done, but the guy's been a one-man team for yonks now. He was probably just tired, hit the ground running this year. Surprise, surprise. Mate, I've never understood that. I've never understood that where a player don't score in one game and it's like, oh, he's done, he's finished. He's absolutely finished here. I've never understood that. They used to do it to Rooney all the time. Oh, Rooney can't score goals anymore. He's finished. His fucking career's over and all this, that, and the other. And then he bags an hat-trick. Stupid talk. Nah, I couldn't listen to his bullshit. I'm still fuming with our transfer window. Mate, you weakened, man. You weakened. I mean, I know them players weren't to your standards, but you still weakened. Calafiori, I don't get at all, to be honest. Yeah, it's good to have depth there, but I think you always had a good defence anyway. So Calafiori, I don't get that one at all. Well, I thought he played all right today, to be fair. Let's face it, both Salah and Haaland still in top 5 scorers, I expect. Yeah, absolutely. I've been at Dad's watching the football. Haaland is just a machine. This is world class. Them words are just used too much. Every finish he took today was world class quality. 100%. 100%. Welcome back, Jack. The squad worse off than last season. Yeah, absolutely. You're weaker, mate. Yeah, another tough transfer window at AFC. The thing is, the crazy thing is like, I mean, what do you? Okay, AFC. What do you think? Right, Sterling was just. We've got to do something. Would I be right in thinking that? Do you think that? I think Sterling was just we've got to do something. That's what I think about it anyway. Nice, Jack. Sounds good. Yeah, the guy is something serious. He's class. He's class. Yeah, Sterling was a panic buy. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. 100%. And the thing is that the issue I have with Sterling, right, is yes, you could say now you've got somebody who can give Saka a rest, but you also got to take into account that he can play on the left, so it's also kind of saying to Trossard, here's another player that's going to keep you out of the team. It's madness. Absolute madness. Oh, new West Ham on the attack here. Too slow, though. It was far too slow. Let Man City get back. Too slow. Needed to move the ball a lot quicker then and actually get behind him. Oh, well, brought him down. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Can you imagine if Prem threw book at City and they got relegated or fined so much they had to sell everyone? What a mad time that would be. Real get Haaland right. The transfer rush would be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think they're getting relegated. It shows a lot to me when our captain gets dragged off. You never saw that with Tony Adams, Patrick Vieira, and Thierry Henry. Yeah. Yeah, no, but what the fuck you guys thinking moment, AFC? And hell no, but then again, they were proper captains. Do you think he should have took Declan Rice off when he got a yellow card? I thought he should have took him off, mate, to be honest. Because he's vital to what you do and vital to what you offer. So I think, personally, I think I would have took Declan Rice off. Just to be, careful. Oh, what a shot. Lovely shot, lovely save. Tips it onto the post from Summerby. And that's it. That's the end of the game. 3-1 to City. They take the advantage in the Premier League. Still not over yet, but AFC. Yes, I bought on Jorginho. Yeah, I mean, I thought personally, I said it on the watch along as well. I thought that was a little bit of a silly decision as soon as he got a yellow. Because Rice does tackle and he does get stuck in, so he could come unstuck. And he did. And the thing is, regardless of how little it was, he does kick the ball away. He does kick the ball away, which was not a very good idea at all. So, I mean, the ref went by the letter of the law, which what we all always ask for. So, what can you say? So, yeah, looking at the Premier. It's early days, yeah. It's early days. I want to get thingy about it, but let's have a look at the league table. Where is it? Table. Right, let's have a look at this. So you've got City at the top with 9 points. What's your next game? Arsenal? Oh, you got Spurs next. Fucking hell. They're obviously going to be wanting to try and take a scalp as well. We're 8th with 5th, but we're 8th with 5 points, sorry. So we're doing all right at the moment. We've got to get it sorted, though. I think we will do. But, absolutely slipped up there. Rice should have been hooked. There was a fair chunk of time in the half, and he's not scared of a slide tackle. Exactly, mate. You see it exactly the same as me, man. That's exactly... I mean, you don't want to lose Rice, don't get me wrong, but you don't want to lose him for longer than you need to lose him either. No, we go into the NLD with a midfield of Partey, Jorginho, and Odegaard. Yeah. How long's Rice suspended for, then? Will you actually appeal that Veltman probably should have gone as well? You know? Yeah, soft but fair red. But we said all last season Arsenal will be fucked with an injury to Rice. Now I got 3 games off, no striker, no depth. Rice off for free. That season already over. I don't think it's 3 because it's not a straight red, is it? I thought it was 3 games for a straight red. Back for a few last minutes. Big up Mama Flossie. And holla mama, hope you enjoyed your stroll. I don't think you can appeal for 2 yellow cards. Oh no, I wouldn't say appeal for the yellow cards. I was saying appeal for the fact that Veltman kicks him. Like, when he puts the ball out, Veltman kicks him. Can you appeal for that or not? Because, I mean, he didn't get booked or anything, did he? I think there was a bit of him that was like, yeah, you know, it could have been trying to kick the ball, yeah. But why would you try and take a quick free kick when Rice has stood right in front of you? You know, so bit of a weird one, that. Bit of a weird one. I did, thanks, Si. Where'd you take them? How many dogs you got with you now, anyway? You still got the others? All in 7 goals in 3 games. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I knew they got to play next. Let's have a look who everybody's got to play next. We've got Liverpool at Anfield, which, yeah, you always look forward to that, don't you? Fucking hell, this thing still says Everton 2-1. The fuck is going on with this, man? Right, let's have a look. See who's got what. So basically, you've got Chelsea Palace tomorrow. You got Newcastle Tottenham tomorrow, which I will be having on here as a watch along. Mum will be on here if she wants to jump on. And then Man United Liverpool. Where's the ones after that then? Can't you see the other ones? Hold up. Right, that's them. And then next week you got Southampton, Man United, Brighton, Ipswich, Crystal Palace, Leicester, Fulham, West Ham, Liverpool, Forest, Man City, Brentford. Oh, they've got Brentford. Villa, Everton, Bournemouth, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, Wolves, Newcastle. So interesting the way it's going. Just looked his one match ban. Thought was free for some reason. My bad. Yeah, I thought it was one because it was 2 yellow cards, one after the other, wasn't it? So yeah, just one match ban. Still big though. One match ban against Spurs. Because you want Rising against Spurs, don't you? Let's face it. Now can't appeal yellows, only straight red, and just my 3 Yeti. Nice. Anyway, guys, been awesome. Fucking brilliant. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, Man City, not messing around, man. 3-1. Haaland's got on it. So it just shows what you can do with a striker, doesn't it? You know, so the tale of the tape is that Arsenal need a striker. Derby game, didn't realise that. Yeah, big miss. Oh, it'd be huge if Spurs beat Arsenal. That'd be fucking massive. And you want Rice in that game. I know he hasn't been playing too well, but you know. Right, okay, guys. As always, keep it real, keep it yay. Thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. Sub and like and all that kind of thing. We're back tomorrow for Spurs against Newcastle. Hopefully, Mama Flossie be able to get on as well. And then we'll move on to Liverpool against Man United. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. AFC always, the reason why the owners, Arteta or Edu, are moving like this is because they are under no pressure from the fans or hierarchy or deliver titles. Board happy with CL money, fans happy with vibes. Sad to see. It's sad to see, bro. It is sad to see. Appreciate your time as always, Yay. Big love to you guys in the chat. Have a great evening and morning. Hope to catch you tomorrow. You will do, bro. We'll be on about 1:30, I think it is. Night All says Mama Flossie and Facts AFC, sadly. Yeah, I think when you get in these positions, if you want to win titles, then you've got to go out and you've got to spend the money. And you've got to be serious about what you're spending and who you're buying in. And I think you dropped the ball again, personally. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, just one more thing, guys. One more thing. We'll be back tomorrow with more watch-alongs. So again, like I say, thank you everyone who supports me. I do like it when there's not that many people in because I get to chat. Like I've had a fucking awesome chat beside tonight, you know, and I can keep an eye on everything that's going on and things like that because the chat's massively important because if people aren't enjoying it in here, then I'm doing something wrong. So, you know, I like to make sure that that's not the case. So big up to everybody, and I shall see you tomorrow. I don't think we'll get top 4, says AFC. I think you'll be all right for that. Personally, I think you'll be all right for that. But anyway, guys, take it easy. See you later. Yeti is out. See you later, guys. Thank you.